for you and Tyon to be performing and pick up the yards like you were the other night for this offense to be successful?
I feel like the run game is a big part of our offense in general. So just to get the offense started with us, I feel like that's going to be a big deal. And we want that. We want that pressure. You know what I mean? We want the offense to lean on us. So it's just a big deal. We both work harder during the week so we can produce on Saturday.
How are you feeling overall health at this point in the season?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to go. I'm just getting a lot of treatment, a lot of rehab. Just trying to get ready for Saturday.
How do you and Tyon help each other grow each other's game?
Well, we just in the film room, really, basically, we just critique each other. Same way in practice, we just push each other, keep each other going. It's kind of like we competing, but we also getting each other better. So it's great having them in the room.
Tyon was talking about some of the competition. Can you give us some examples of even little things you guys are competing at?
I can't pinpoint just a certain thing. It's just the vibe. It's just like we got to get each other better. Because I feel like we have opportunity to be one of the better duos in the SEC. So we just got to keep working and pushing towards it.
Jabari, how frustrating is it to have a shoulder bothering you when you're playing running back? It's not like it's something you can avoid. You got to lower the thing and hit people with it.
Yeah, well, on Saturdays I try not to think about it. And another thing, just try to bring it to them. Try to play physical. You know what I mean? I want to be the hammer, not the nail. So I try not to think about it, but it's not really bothering me right now.
Why was the running game more effective for the running backs Saturday? Was it just a matter of having everybody out there, or was it something you guys did better compared to the last couple games?
I feel like it was a combination of both. We executed in the first half. We were healthy. I think it was a combination of both of those things. We just got to execute for 60 minutes.
Jabari, some running backs get better with more carries. They get into a rhythm. Are you one of those backs, or are you better when you stay fresh and have fewer carries?
I feel as if I get better with each carry, just because I get a better feel for the game. I'm trying to get better at that, just as far as being that guy, like first carry, whenever my name is called. But so far, my whole life I've kind of gotten better with each carry.
Or how do you balance pressing the hole, which coaches always talk about, and being quick through it, versus being patient and knowing exactly where to run the football?
Yeah, it's kind of like an art to it. It's kind of when pre-snap looks or a certain look we saw in film that I'm noticing, or if it's whether it's a zone scheme or a gap scheme, it's tempo. It's just an art to it.
How's the communication with the quarterbacks? I mean, are they really vocal on the field? Are you guys really on knowing exactly what your assignments are pre-snap?
Yeah, we have to be vocal, especially in hostile environments like Florida. That's a big part of the game. We're getting better each week at it. Last week was our first road game, so we're going to continue to get better. I'm happy we can learn from it.
Jabari, what's the dynamic like with you and Tyon in a game where if you go out, he's coming in, and kind of vice versa?
It feels great knowing I have a running back that has all the talent in the world, you know what I mean? And we, like I said, we kind of push each other too. Like, we don't want to miss a beat when either one of us is off the field.
Pre-snap penalties have been a problem for this offense. How much of that's just the nature of how fast y'all play, and how much of that can be cleaned up?
It can be cleaned up. That's the little things. The little things it lead to big things. So that's just something we got to clean up during the week. We'll get better at that. And I feel like that Florida game, I'm happy we had that early so we can learn from it each week. You know what I mean?
What do you think is your best asset as a running back?
I would say probably vision in my feet.
Do you think you have maybe more power than people expect?
I try to run with power. Yeah, I try to not take too many hits. So by doing that, I try to protect myself. So I feel like I have some power too.
What are some things you guys do in practice to help clean up some of those penalties?
Just knowing our assignments faster and quicker, knowing the situation also. So it's just little things like that. We got to just execute. All 11 players on the field just get on the same page.
What did y'all learn about Cooper Mays during that game on Saturday? I mean, he's out there, his knees or ankles are already bothering him, and then he goes out there and gets his hands smashed, and he's still trying to play out there on one leg or one hand. I mean, what did you learn about him in that game?
He's a dog. Like, I told him that during the game, I'm like, we're going to need you. He's a dog. We're happy that he fought. He's sacrificing his body for us. We're going to need him, but hopefully he gets healthy, and we're going to need him.
What kind of effect does the injuries up front have on the run game?
It's just different linemen, you know what I mean? We try not to miss a beat. We believe in all of those linemen, whoever's on the field. We try not to miss a beat, but we just got to be on the same page and execute.
Where you have an uncle that played at Florida, right? Did you any after the game the other night or
Yeah,
anything?
he came to the game. He was wearing Florida gear.
Did you? I guess you didn't talk to him then.
Nah, I talked to him. I love him.
Tell them to take that stuff off.
I did.
Jabari, do you guys know series to series, whether it's you or who's coming in the game, or does it go play by play? How does that work with Coach Matt?
Yeah, so basically we know which series we're going to have. We just basically the next running back who's ever not in, we're ready and up just in case something happens. If he gets 3 carries in a row, or if he gets kind of blow, we're just ready to go to roll in.
Jabari, what's your relationship like with Coach Mack and kind of having a Memphis guy on this staff?
Like I said before, he's a person to relate to, especially we have the same background, know the same people. He's an easy coach to get coached by. I'm loving it so far. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season with him and learning a lot from him.
Well, how close do you think this offense is to really clicking?
I feel like we're very close. I feel like the question is not us playing hard, it's about executing for 60 minutes. I don't feel like we have a problem with competing, we just got to execute.
Have you been able to watch some film? What have you seen out of Mizzou?
I have watched film on them. I haven't got too in depth just yet, but they're a physical team. They want to stop the run. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Did you know Tyler at all? Beatty a little bit, I think.
That's like my brother. I'm real close to Tyler. We went to the same high school. I played with him my sophomore year and my freshman year, so we're pretty tight.
You've got a chance to watch him play. I know he's had a really good start to the year.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. He's having a great year so far. We talk every week, so he's doing good.
You going to talk this week?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday.
What'd y'all talk about?
This week.
I guess it's different because you guys aren't playing against each other, right?
Yeah, we usually each week we just check in on each other, critique each other's game, try to keep each other's spirits up. So.
What lessons did you learn from playing your first road game with y'all as a team, kind of trying to take into this road trip?
How we gonna respond to adversity on the road in hostile environments? That's why I was pretty happy. It was a Florida team that we saw early, just so we know we can compete with these guys. Let's do it for 60 minutes and execute 60 minutes.
Do you take confidence away from being so close in the first half as opposed to the end result? Do you feel like, hey, we went toe-to-toe with the team that's ranked number 11 in the country?
Yeah, but I mean, I try not to think like that just because I feel like that's kind of like a moral victory. You know what I mean? I just feel like we could win a lot of games. I feel like it's time to just put it together. I don't know what we're waiting on. We just got to execute for 60 minutes.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jabari.
Thank you.